Browns and Texans on Sunday. Mary Kay, let's talk about 3 things to watch about the Houston Texans, and it really starts with Deshaun Watson. He's been playing so well at quarterback, especially throwing the ball deep. His mobility, his ability to avoid the blitz, he's been really impressive so far in his starts.
He really has, and it just makes it even more painful for Browns fans to know that this was a quarterback that they had in their grasp at number 12 overall. They traded down with the Texans to number 25, picked up Jabril Peppers, and another first-round pick next year, which they thought to do that because of the great quarterback class. But Deshaun Watson is playing lights out. He leads the NFL with 14 touchdowns. He is second in the NFL with 12 touchdown passes. He's only thrown 4 interceptions, and his rating is 100.7. That's 7th in the NFL. And you know, like I've said before, he's going to have way extra motivation. The Browns stared him in the eyes and said, "We don't want you."
And you know, it helps him that he has a pretty big weapon on the outside in DeAndre Hopkins, who has been the beneficiary of a lot of those long passes and some of those touchdowns as well.
Absolutely. He's got a very, very good receiving core, and that's helping him out a lot. He's got DeAndre Hopkins, like you said, who's second in the NFL with 35 receptions. He's got Will Fuller catching touchdown passes. Hopkins had 3 touchdown catches last week alone. So he's got the weapons around him, and he's using them.
Now, another thing is Houston's running game. They are 4th in the NFL in rushing yards per game. Some of that is Deshaun Watson. Also, Lamar Miller having a very nice year. I really like Lamar Miller in Miami, and they added him last year, and he's done some good things. The Browns have been very good against the run when they're going to face a test this week.
They really are. Again, like you said, they've got the 4th-ranked rushing attack, the Texans do, against the Browns' 5th-ranked rushing defense. So they're finally stopping the run. How long have we been saying that the Browns need to shut down the run? But like you said, this one will include a running quarterback. So they're going to have to be on point. But again, they do have Jamie Collins coming back. That should help. They've got Myles Garrett in his 2nd NFL game. That should help a little bit. And I think Danny Shelton coming back again off the calf injury another week behind that.
And the third thing, Mary Kay, guys missing on that Texans defense, J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless. They are an injured reserve done for the year. Brian Cushing was suspended, so they're hurting. They do still have, though, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, they do, and he's having a heck of a season. He's got a bunch of tackles for loss. He's got sacks. He's got forced fumbles, and you know, he's really living up to his draft status from a couple of years ago. So good for the Texans on that. But those are 2 huge losses for them to be without J.J. Watt and Merciless. And again, this is just an emotional year for them anyways. All those things that J.J. Watt did for the city after the hurricane. And I think they're all going to want to pull together and rally around as a defense.
Yeah, Clowney, a number 1 pick who dealt with injuries, and now he's kind of living up to that promise. I think Browns fans are hoping they have something like that this year. We'll have full coverage of the game at cleveland.com/Browns.